Guess who's walking? Guess who's walking? Guess who's walking? That's right. Oh, the way the mama's walking. Oh, good job. Oh, we're so proud of you, my big girl. So Ivy's been like, kind of taking a couple steps for over a month now. But she finally today, a baby bottle pop. Yes. Today, go get your shoes on. We gotta go. Today she finally started walking like more than 4 steps at a time. So my little mama is walking like a big girl. Hi guys. I just hey. I just baby. Hey. Hi, Ivy. Okay. Look. I just wanted to get on here and share some thoughts that I've been thinking. I do think. I've just been feeling super insecure lately, and I was just thinking that I wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts about this, because I know I'm not alone in it, and I think that it's easy to look at someone through a lens, a camera or phone or whatever, and assume that they don't have insecurities or they don't struggle because we put our best foot forward. Best foot, that's not really the right way to say it, but we show our best side on social media, and I don't want to, I always want to be real, but you're not gonna like air your dirty laundry everywhere. It's just, honestly, social media would suck if everyone was negative and posted all their, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but I have my fair share of insecurities, and I hope I never come across like I think my life is perfect. I in no way think my life is perfect. I'm just like any other person and have my own insecurities. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, not that I think that anyone looks at me like I'm perfect. I don't even assume that anyone would think that about me. But I know how it is watching other people's lives. You just, I don't know, you just form these opinions about people, and it's easy to do just because you only see what they want you to see. Anyway, I've just been a little emo lately. I've been having a hard time. I've just been feeling down lately. And I've been feeling insecure in a lot of areas, in pretty much every area of my life, honestly. If I'm being honest, I felt insecure in my leading at, I'm a worship leader at a church, and I've been feeling insecure in that. I've been feeling insecure in my weight loss journey. I honestly haven't talked about weight loss on here, but I've lost 30 pounds since this past summer, and I'm still trying to lose another 35 pounds. But I'm just like hitting a plateau and a little, I'm not discouraged with it, but maybe I am a little bit, and I just haven't voiced that. Feeling insecure in that area. And, you know, I think all moms battle mom guilt, and I just have been comparing my life to people who aren't in the same stage of life as I am, and that's hard. I like get emotional even talking, or I guess saying it out loud. I hate comparison so much, and I've just been feeling so insecure, and I hate it because it like automatically puts a barrier between me and whoever it is that I'm feeling compared to, and it's my own insecurities doing the comparing and pitting myself against people. I was just telling my husband earlier, I was crying about this. Like I feel upset at myself that I'm feeling insecure and comparing myself. It's just such a thief. It's such a thief, and I don't even know what I want to say about it, but I know I'm not alone in feeling this, going through phases where you're just like compare yourself to everyone and you just feel like you suck at everything, and there's always someone doing it better than you. Whatever area that you're struggling in, there's always someone that's doing it better than you. Even like with being a mom, like Zeal's watching TV right now, and hi baby, he looked at me. Zeal's watching TV right now, and honestly I feel bad about it because he watches too much TV, more than I would like him to. But it's like I can't film if I don't sit him down because he's so loud and messing with me every like 20 seconds. And this is something that is important to me, that I want to do, that I've been wanting to do, and I always put it on the back burner, filming videos and doing YouTube and having my mom channel. And so I'm trying to make it a priority, but I feel guilty. Like and that's not the only reason why Zeal watches too much TV. It's just sometimes me not knowing what to do with him or how to spend our time or whatever. But man, there's all this mom guilt. Like I had this, it's not a friend of mine, but I saw this post by this woman, and it was a picture of her kids in pajamas sitting outside, and she was basically like, the post was about mom guilt and how she shouldn't have to feel guilty for whatever, but honestly her post brought me mom guilt. She was posting about how, okay, basically they were in pajamas and they were going to go out to eat, and how, but she basically, the whole post, she talked about how her kids have never been out in public in pajamas, and how she never goes out to eat, and she cooks 3 meals a day and like so healthy and all that, so she shouldn't feel guilty. I guess she was frustrated because she was feeling mom guilt for bringing her kids out in pajamas and going to a fast food restaurant, and I'm like, I can't even count how many times my kids have gone out in public in pajamas, and I don't cook 3 meals a day. I try, but sometimes I give them just something that's crap, and we go out to eat way too much. And I was just thinking, oh my gosh, like, what would you think of my life, like, if you saw how I live my life? Like, that's, like, you feel guilty for taking your kids out in public. Anyway, I shouldn't even be judging. I'm sorry if that comes across wrong, but I was like, oh my gosh, like, how are you even feeling guilty? You never do it. I just felt, I don't know. I feel like I'm mom shaming right now. I'm not trying to do that. When I was reading it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, now I feel guilty because of how bad or how much I do those things. And anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, everyone's story is different, and everyone has their own insecurities and their own struggles. But I think the lesson, and like my husband was asking me, like, what is God saying to you in all of this? And I think that I'm finding my identity in what I do and my security in what I do. And because I feel like I'm not thriving in this season, in every area of my life where I'm really comparing and I'm really insecure right now because I feel all those things, I'm like crumbling, and that means that I'm putting my trust in my doing, in I'm finding my identity in what I do. And because I'm not doing the best in how I think I should be, then I'm just kind of falling apart as a person. And that's not good. Like, I have to find my identity in Christ. I'm a believer, and yeah, I need to find my identity in God and be secure in who He has created me to be, not what I do. So that's something that I really have to continue to work on. I feel like I'm always working on that. But there's still work to be done inside of me, because there's still this brokenness that we all have. You know I'm not alone in this. But I really need to work on that. And then also, I just want to encourage you, if you are going through something similar where you feel like you're comparing yourself and you're feeling insecure, to find someone that you trust and talk about it. Because what happened this afternoon is I began to share my heart with Fernando. It was really hard for me to even start talking, but I was feeling so bad all day that I was like, I have to get this out. The problem and the thing that was in my head that seemed so massive, when it came out of my mouth, it was like so small. And I think it's super important to speak out what lies you're believing and what thing it is that you're struggling with, because those things that seem so massive and huge in your head, once they come out, sometimes we get clarity, and we see it for what it really is. And honestly, for me, it's just all lies that I'm believing. Lies I'm believing about myself, and just comparison, which is such a thief, and insecurity. And so I want to encourage you, if you are feeling any of these things or struggling with any of these, to find someone you trust and talk about it, and just start talking, and just ask them to be a listening ear and get it out. And then just love yourself. Accept yourself for who you are, because you are awesome, and you are beautiful, and you are smart, and you are kind, and you are amazing, because you are you. And I'm telling that to myself too. I don't need to compare myself. Everyone has their own journey and their own timeline. And yeah, we just have to, sometimes we need those horse blinders to just keep our eyes forward and focused on the path that we are on, and not worry about what people around us are doing. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for listening, and this was my little therapy session part 2 today. But I hope this made sense, and I hope something spoke to you guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Look at the boo.